Man, it's pretty cold today. It's kind of crazy because we had a decent little stretch of warm weather, and then just last 2 or 3 days, man, it just dropped. At night it's been hitting low 20s. Right now it's 40 degrees. It's windy, if you can't tell. I'm sure you can hear the wind. I'll try to do my best. Since the wind is acting absolutely nuts today, I'm kind of limited on what I can do. Fishing a creek is insanely hard when it's windy. So we came to a spot that's kind of not as bad. I mean, it's still windy, but it's not as bad. I don't really have as much bank access here, but we're gonna try to get at least a fish, maybe a few fish. I don't know, or we could get no fish. I've got a jerkbait tied on that's usually served me pretty well in these sort of conditions. So here goes nothing, man. Let's give it a shot. We have a decent little spot right here to stand and just throw this jerkbait. This weather's been crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, and it's been crazy like pretty much everywhere. So I'm sure you guys are experiencing similar conditions, if not worse. Honestly, I've seen places on the internet, see, man, that wind is nuts today, dude. We're just gonna have to get lucky right here, y'all. Hopefully there's a fish chilling, want to eat a jerkbait. I do have other baits, but I mean, in these conditions, man, this is about as good as it's gonna get. It starts going from 70 degrees, 75 degrees to 40 degrees and lower just in a matter of a day. Yesterday it was actually snowing a little bit where I live, and I mean, though we do have times in the spring that it does get chilly, man, it's just been, this year's been crazy. We've had a horrible winter, and spring so far has been very unpredictable. So I don't know. I'm sure at some point it'll work itself out, but not yet. With temperatures all over the place, man, I don't expect these fish to be fired up by any means. Honest to God, I think I would get lucky to catch anything right now. Anything, even a trout. It's just been all over the place, man. Super windy too. That's another thing I've noticed about fishing creeks and whatnot, man. On windy days, I think it's just a lot more stressful for these fish to deal with this wind, especially whenever it's pushing against the current. That's just my theory. So they're not nearly as active. But there could be one roaming about ready to eat. On days like today, if you catch anything, usually it's a good one. So I'm just gonna hold on to hope right here and hope I can get a decent fish or anything. This jerkbait, it can get the job done, I know that. When it's warmer out, this area right here is such a good spot. It is an insanely good spot. There's rocks everywhere, so you have to be really careful about, you know, if you fish, more than likely in this spot, you're gonna get hung up. The jerkbait does a pretty good job of not getting hung up, so it's another reason why I chose that bait for this area. But there's just rocks everywhere, tons of rocks, man, and it's pretty deep. So this could be a section of the creek where there's something hanging out for sure. It might take a lot of casts, but we could potentially hook something. Yeah, all right, well, let's go up here to the next little spot and see if we can get lucky. That's all it is today, y'all. We're just seeing if we can get lucky. There is no skill or anything involved in this. There's not any know-how. Just pure luck if we catch anything today. I won't deny it. Look at the little baby duck. Oh, where's his mama? Yo, that is the tiniest little duck I've ever seen. Oh, man. That thing is freaking adorable. Where's your mama? You better go find her. Oh, man. At least I saw something. Oh, that's cute, man. I don't care who you are. If that ain't cute, man, something wrong with you. No way. No. What, dude? Oh my God, I've got a giant. I've got a giant. I've got a giant fish right here. I've got a giant. He's taking me under a rock. I've got a giant. I've got a giant. I was about to, dude. Oh my God. You guys, I just got so lucky. I haven't got him in yet, dude. This thing is huge. I've got a giant. This is an absolute giant. I was not prepared to catch a trout like this. I'm glad I got my net. Oh my God. Dude, this is a big fish. Look at that. Y'all see that? This is a giant fish. Oh, come here. This might be a tiger. This is a big, oh, he's gone. He's gone. Dude, I was not prepared for this. Y'all see this? Oh, dude, I think that's a big tiger. He's got like the pattern on him. Come here. Oh my God, that's a huge fish. That is a huge fish. Oh, dude. Oh, that's a big tiger. Oh my God. Come here. Come to the net, boy. That is a giant. That's a giant. Oh my God. Y'all sitting here talking all that crap. That's a huge fish. Holy cow, dude. Oh my God. I don't even know what to do. I'm in such a terrible spot. That's a giant fish, man. He is huge. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that behemoth. He just destroyed that jerkbait. I'm shaking a little bit. That's a big tiger trout, you guys. That's a colored out one too. That thing is beautiful. That's a big fish. All right. I got to figure out what my next step is because I'm kind of stuck here. I don't have pliers or anything. We got to get this guy unhooked and get him back in. I mean, he's still in, but dude, I got to look at him though for sure. That is amazing, man. I can't believe it. I was so doubtful that I'd even catch anything today. That is an amazing catch. That's a huge one. Oh, I'm shaking a little bit, y'all. All right, well, enough of me being dramatic about this giant fish. Let's get him unhooked and get a look at him, and then we'll let him go. Oh, all right, people. Well, oh man, I don't even know if that camera's facing towards me. Oh, well, that was totally unexpected. I was sitting right here just watching a little baby duck swim downstream, and then I just felt a thump. I thought I was hitting a rock, and it just took off, man. I got completely caught off guard right there. I've got this fish in the water though. I'm gonna let him sit here for a second. I'm gonna pull him out and show him to you. Big tiger trout, man. This guy is tall. Big fish, man. So let's get a look at him real quick, and I'm gonna let him go, and we might just call it, man. This is a good fish. I can't believe I just caught him right now during all these like terrible conditions, but all right, let's get a good look at him. Look at that fish. Look at that freaking behemoth. That is a monster right there. He is tall. He's got a giant mouth. He's got something going on with the tip of his mouth right there. That is an absolute unit of a trout. I'm happy to get that. Holy cow. Not expecting that for today. That's cool. All right, let's let him go. Let's let him go. There he goes. He's taking off, man. That fish is good. Let's go, baby. Holy cow, what a fish, man. That was amazing. Yo, I'm so stoked on that. Terrible day to fish. Temperature dropped like 40 degrees overnight. It's so windy right now. I'm sure that's all you can hear. And we just caught a super nice trout. That was amazing. That was amazing. Jeez, that was amazing. All right, y'all. Well, I'm over here trying to talk to you inside the car because the wind is just going crazy right now. I got lucky to catch that fish when I did catch that fish, because the next cast after that, my jerk bait flew up into a tree and I lost it. So I don't even have the bait anymore that was going to work. But at least we got one. We got one really good one. And I'm so happy. That was amazing. I love when I catch a fish like that, man, especially from such a small body of water. Feels good for sure. But I want to thank you for watching. Try a jerk bait if you're ever in windy conditions, cold creek, windy conditions, cold snap like that. You know, the temperature dropped like 40 degrees in a matter of a day. That bait worked out perfectly, man. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Y'all take it easy.